Greetings, I'm Reverend John O'Toole. This is my second part. Now, when I started thinking about this in my head, I thought I could do everything all at once. And then all of a sudden it grew like a plant into something more. So not just working on my one thing, I wish to talk about a lot of other things because I just like to talk. You'd think I'd have nobody to talk to. Certainly require a certain amount of strength. So we're taking this one here, comes off the battery, and then it comes off the battery, and then this one comes from the switch. It's going to go to the fuse. These I'm putting on here, one facing down and one facing up because the offset, like that. And then we put a flat washer and a lock washer. And nut. Oh, I might have dropped one of my lock washers. The other side, now if I had a charge controller, I could go off of here to another fuse, and then like I said, we're not going that route, but if you were, so for the positive side, we just need two more wires, one to here to go to here, and one here to go to here. There's to a ground bar, and then down to the batteries here. Doo-doo. All right, so this is going to go on here. And we're going to do sure. And here's our fuses. So these are nice because you don't have to take the nuts all the way off, you just have to loosen them. And they have a little fuse in there, you can see. So this is a 60 amp. Which is adequate. Could maybe be a little smaller. This one will go here. Up to there. So you want to try to keep your wire sizes, lengths as short as possible. I think I mentioned that before. As equal as possible, as short as possible. I probably could have laid this out better, but you know, when you're working on a bigger system that's going to be powering your house or something, and I guess there's no excuse for being sloppy, but it's not sloppy. And you know, I'm my own worst critic, but you know, keep it neat. You don't want to make the cable short enough that if you decide to move things around, or say I went to a different inverter, I'd have to make up new cables. That would be kind of a nuisance. So, the only thing is I'm going to bring you over here for a second. So the plus side is away from the edge of the case, closer to the fan. The negative side is closer to the grounding block. Over here, the plus side is over here, so it's the opposite of the two units. So that's good to know. It's never a bad thing to have to check twice. So the plus side is on this side. And this is negative. Last thing we want to do is hook the wires up backwards. This one up over here. Missing a flat washer. Fuse. Don't forget the fuse. You're going to be wondering why it won't work. Be like, well, that's an odd thing. It's not working. How weird is that? And then you'll look and see no fuse in place. I really should have the right size box wrench for this. You want these cable lugs that come off of it nice and straight because, for one thing, it looks better. And another reason is that the covers won't fit on it if you don't put them on right. And I'll be amazed if the covers work anyway. Look at that. You know where the phone is? Anybody want to guess? Yeah, it's behind the board. What time is it? 6:30. Inverter uses an Allen key. There we go, there's one. The other side. There we go. We're halfway there. Well, a third way. The third way. Because they got 2 black wires for each device. So here is our grounding bus, and we could actually use, you see, I could use these, but the thing is that I think I have the smallest die in the tool, so it might make sense to use the smaller one of these, because I know it'll fit in the die, and it kind of fits on the bus bar. If you go to my YouTube channel and you search bus bars, there are some videos in there where I made bus bars for my system that I have outside. And I bought copper block. It was actually pretty cheap. I got it from Amazon, and I threaded it, and I put in posts. So I had a really nice copper bus power. Didn't really cost that much. I used aluminum bolts, but I later swapped them out for stainless steel, just because the aluminum was a little soft. Ideally, the aluminum would have been better, but the ones I have are kind of soft, so I think I ended up swapping them out. Either that or I put brass. It was either brass or stainless. But you can, if you're on CTSB, you can go over to my YouTube channel, Rev John O'Toole, or if you're already on YouTube, you know, you can always do a search for bus bars and see if it comes up. Should come up under bus bars. But you never know, it is Google powered. All right, so what we want to do is figure out where we want to put this. Easier if I just put it over here. Where did I leave off? We're grounding bus. It's the little things. You know what we could do is we could, instead of mounting it, can install the 4 wires on it, and then mount it, which might be a little more interesting, but it's going to save some time in the wrong one. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I don't need you to tell me that. Don't ring that one up. Ignore that one. I tell you, it's sad when your audience knows your history. Yep, somebody on YouTube will be like, remember when you did this? That was pretty dumb. Thanks. What to do? I'm actually building this at my desk. Why? Because it's really the most convenient place to do it. I have access to all my things for the cameras and